Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out a lovely little city builder called Thriving City Song. That's right, let's jump into things, and as ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening. The first thing to note is that the art style of this game is absolutely gorgeous. We'll be playing on, I don't know, sure, Border City sounds like a pretty good place. We'll jump into things right about now. There's a couple of things that we need to sort of select firsthand. We can select the sort of game mode that we're playing on. Let's call this Potatoville. Fantastic. And we can choose our official seal as well. House tax, crime rate of idle people, crop production efficiency, but repair fee is a little bit higher. Seal of prudence. Sure, that's going to be good enough for me. So yeah, this is a city where you play as mayor of like an ancient Chinese city. It's very, very cool. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It plays really, really nicely. It's all to do with like the seasons. It's all to do with sort of fitting into nature and just building up something from nothing. It's really rather a romantic concept for a game. And it all looks lovely. It feels lovely to play. It looks lovely. I just love it. It's very, very nice indeed. Right, so let's place our initial building down, I think right about here. Right, so there's a couple of things to sort of note straight off the bat, and I'm going to pause and explain exactly what the heck is happening on the screen right about now. First of all, we got our build menu down at the bottom here. We've got our sort of key resources. We've got wood, we've got stone, we've got coal, I think that is, and then clay. We can see in the, sorry, it's iron. We can see in the warehouse here, we can sort of toggle these resources on here. That would be coal. There we go. We can leave that on. That's fine. So yeah, we got all the materials in the warehouse. We got a granary. All of these resources are stored in the Parliament building, which is the big one that we just placed down. We've obviously got loads and loads of wood that we're going to be chopping down. We have got resident happiness. We have got resident lifespan. We have got tourism, which, believe it or not, is an element in this game. And then we've also got like city rank, reputation, and whatnot. We currently have 5 people, and all of them are without jobs at the moment. We also have 0 houses. We're going to try and fix that. We got a little bit of a bank account over here. This is going to continue to develop as we play through the game, which I'm very much looking forward to. And yeah, we're just going to start building. There's a couple of things to sort of note straight off the bat. We got an iron mine over here. We got a land mine, or a stone mine, should I say? A land mine. that would be surprising. We got a stone mine right over here. We got a clay mine that is ready for extraction here. What I meant to say was, when I said land mine, there's different types of land. So we've got regular land here, can be used to grow crops, but there's also fertile land, which can increase crop yield, which is something that we want to do, because we're going to have to bear that in mind as we build up and develop houses. It's just that simple. Anyway, let's see if we can try and flesh out the rough look of a city. A road, a paved road. Yep, we're going to see if we can try and build ourselves a paved road over there, and then maybe something out here. And we will let our people get to work on that, and we can bring up the sort of job list. We've got 5 out of 11 builders, woodcutters, job assignment. This is empty at the moment, but we're going to be getting to that as we go. We're going to start placing some houses. At the moment, we have very, very few building options available to us. We've got road, house, civil, food, production, economy, defense, and aesthetics. And I'll take you through all of them as we go. But for now, I think we want to just get food started. We probably want to get lumber started as well. Let's get a lumber cabin. I want to get it like right about over here. But basically, the area of influence that we can build in is determined by our road network. There we go. I think 4 houses seems pretty good. We'll make sure that that one is rotated correctly. Otherwise, it's going to annoy me. 4 houses. Ideally, we're building this on land that is sort of not usable. You know, ideally it's barren land, but to be fair, this is quite a watery map. So there's lots of water, and therefore that's close proximity to water means fertile land, basically. Anyway, what have we got here? We've got a little student report. This is cool. Students have arrived and are making preparations for their exams. We don't have any students yet. We've also got a little bit of a military screen, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. There's no gossip or rumors at the moment. That is fine. Right, so once that is all built, let's see if we can try and nab ourselves a mine. Can we not get a quarry? Have 1 lumber cabin. We need to get the lumber cabin down before the quarry can go down. Okay, let's get get the road to come out here. We're going to need to come this way anyway. So we might as well do something like this. Let's jump into 3 times speed because we will be playing in 3 times speed pretty much exclusively. A couple of these buildings, by the way, will be able to be unlocked just sort of as we grow our population. For example, I think we unlocked the shack from having an additional population. The difference between the shacks, I don't think there is one, with the exception of the fact that it looks slightly different. The farmhouse, however, houses 7 residents instead of our usual 4. We've now got 5 people, that's fine, but we've got housing for 20. So I don't know what we did to unlock the shack, but we've definitely unlocked it. Right, let's get ourselves some production facilities. We'll get ourselves this lumber cabin, and we'll get it right about here. Sure, that's fine. Now, the lumber cabin works exactly as you would expect. It just sort of automatically starts chopping things down, chopping trees down, which is great. I can also manually chop trees down, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set that to be chopped, and we should be able to get to work immediately. We're going to be able to build bridges over here, so we're going to be expanding into the other areas. That's why I sort of thought a map with lots of rivers would be quite nice to explore. Speaking of rivers, we're going to take advantage of the fact that we've got a lot of rivers here, and we're immediately going to see if we can start plopping down some food production facilities. So, farmlands and plots. Basically, they give different resources. They give different resources. So let's build like 4 farmland, and we'll build like a plot in just a second. Mostly everything that we're building costs wood. So we just need to kind of wait. Oh, look, there we go. We actually had a little bit of affected by the happiness of the city. The population increased by 8. So there we go. We've actually grown our population a little bit. But we have run out of people to actually do work. We have nobody that's jobless at the moment. That looks bad. That looks very, very bad. That looks like there's some sort of pest issue there, which I'm not entirely sure that I know how to solve. But what I can do, and what I should probably be doing, is getting a well, because if we're able to increase irrigation to the farmlands, then we're able to get more bang for our buck, which is quite nice. Now, I sort of mentioned the seasons in this game. The seasons in this game, in 3 times speed, pass quite quickly, and I really, really like that. This is, I don't know, bug season, apparently. Yeah, we're in month 10 of the year. That's fine. Population needed for next level is 50. We are not well on our way to the next population milestone, but, I mean, we're getting there. Yeah, it's wintertime. In wintertime, things stop growing. The harvest happens once a year. You know, that's something that happens much the same as real life, whatever it is, August, September, November time. That is harvest time. So what we need to do is we actually need to make sure that we're saving up our food. Can store various foods, workers, transport, and allocate resources for granaries. Yeah, pretty important, actually, to make sure that we have a granary, because otherwise we're not going to be able to store food through the winter months. It's okay just having 13 people, but, I mean, when we're looking at thousands and thousands of people, we need to make sure that we have got all of our, production lines in order, and we've got it all sort of sorted. Right. So yeah, let's get ourselves a plot. We want to jump into the new year with as much sort of vigor and gusto as possible. There we go. Let's build many more houses as well. I do believe that, yeah, I think that people can arrive at the city at the end of the season, so it's not like they can arrive at any time, so we need to make sure that we're preparing our houses for the end of the season, which I think is kind of important. And how are we looking? We got spaces for 40 people. That's pretty good. We got spaces for 40 people, and the reason that we can't build here is because we don't have enough wood, but that's okay because we're going to work on chopping things down. I would like to make sure that we have the resources to sort of bridge over some of these gaps. Now, can I build a bridge? Wood bridge. Unlocked when population reaches 50. Okay, that's fine. I should point out that the lumber cabin does actually fell and plant trees, which is very, very nice. Let's set this for chopping, set this for chopping, sort of anything out with the lumberjack range. And it should just sort of take care of itself. Everything within the lumberjack range should take care of itself. We need a lot of wood. We're going to need a lot of wood. So let's keep expanding. And actually, let's see if we can try and get some more shacks down. I'll build some of the new ones. Got a big housing street. I should probably leave some spaces for some sort of roads that are going to be going in sort of an offshoot direction. That sounds fine. That was absolutely horrific. I misclicked there, and we ended up Yeah, we ended up going a little bit squint there. Anyway, housing for 60, that's pretty good. I am a bit worried that we're not going to have enough food to feed everybody that we need to feed. But that's not going to stop me from trying to aggressively expand. Now, how's happiness? We're downcast at the moment. We've got average happiness, minus because of unvaried diet, 5 because of health, 10 because of taxation. I mean, we can reduce... We cannot reduce taxation. Taxation is already at a minimum. We can toggle it up, though, if we wanted to. I don't think I particularly want to. Let's see if we can try and solve the other problems. I mean, we've got some civil buildings that I haven't actually utilized. First and foremost, we should get the well down. The well is going to allow us to increase the irrigation factor. This irrigation factor of the plot is currently 0 here. So we can increase that if we're able to get a little bit more water. What else have we got in the civil area? A stone well. I mean, I do like the idea of a stone well, but we don't have 5 wells yet. A fire tower. A fire tower seems very, very important. Let's maybe see if we can try and get a fire tower in somewhat of a central location. That's good. I don't think it's going to matter immediately, but that's okay. At least we've sort of set out all of the requirements to increase our population. So regardless of what I do, my population is going to increase to 72. It's just a matter of time, and it's going to take a bunch of time to get there. But that's fine. It's okay. We can wait. River fishing all year round until boat is full. Yeah, I mean, I need 50 population in order to hit that, so the more population, the merrier, I guess. Nothing we can really do on that front. We just have to sort of wait. The quarry, I absolutely can get down. The clay mine as well, I can get down. We need 25 trees. 25 trees, 25 logs. That's the phrase. I don't think there's nothing else sort of really out with the... There's nothing out with the realms of what we haven't already harvested. I mean, I can queue this all up for harvest, but it's going to take a while to actually get there. What's your issue? There's nothing good about this blasted place. I better move out soon. No, don't say that. Don't say that at all. It's okay. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We're going to have you having a nice... Life is miserable. Just a series of disaster and illness. What are you talking about? I will get you... Don't worry. I'll get you an apothecary. I'll get you an apothecary. I promise you, life is going to be less miserable and less disastrous. Let's take an axe to... Take an axe to this. Okay. That's good. Population's increased by 5. That's lovely. We're at least getting there. And, of course, the new season has started. We're at 91 food, which is quite a nice sort of place to be. Right, funeral home, prison. I don't need to worry about the prison or the funeral home yet, but I do need to worry about the apothecary, which I'm going to get. I feel like right here is a good place for it. God, you're a bunch of... We can just visit... Now we needn't fret. Every time we fall ill, we'll just visit the doctor. Yes, absolutely. I heard those firefighters rush to the scene in seconds. They do. They're great. The fire tower is fantastic. Let's toggle down the number of people that we actually have working in the firefighters. Let's also toggle down the number of people that we have working here. Working here. Sure. Where does that leave us? Leaves us with still a bunch of people that are going to be woodcutting. That's fine, though. Apothecary, we've got nobody working there. Got nobody working anywhere? You are very, very grumpy. What's the issue here? There's nothing good about this place. I better move out soon. I mean, yeah, why is everybody not moving? What the heck happened? I didn't do anything. I mean, they're upset, I guess, but like... They're all just stuck. I'm the best at my job. Yeah, I know you're the best at your job. What the heck is happening? I mean, close the woodcutter building? People are really, really, really unhappy. Like, unbelievably unhappy. Okay, well, let me hit it with a reload and see what the heck happens here. Right, I think I figured it out. I think it was a pathing issue. I don't quite know what happened, but I've built sort of a backup road around here, which is actually probably fine. And that was in the wrong place. I built the backup road, and I think it's fixed most of these people, although it seems to have caused a few a few little bits of confusion elsewhere. But anyway, if we chop all the trees down, hopefully that's going to free everybody from this sort of pathfinding hell. We're in sort of middling territory. We got 43 peeps. We got 43 peeps here. There we go. It's happening. You know, they're sort of also... Look at that. You're losing yourself, then you're finding yourself. You're losing yourself, then you're finding yourself. That's okay. We'll get it fixed up as soon as we get this connected. I think maybe it's just a... Yeah, just a range thing. I'm not particularly sure. I'm certain that it's something to do with the fact that the... where is it? The lumber cabin didn't allow people to sort of path through trees or something. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. Either way, it doesn't actually matter altogether too much. That being said, if everybody sort of randomly around town just decides to... just decides to not do that, then that's cool too. Can I change the job? There we go. Okay, fantastic. Nobody is a woodcutter now, apparently. Nobody being a woodcutter, that is fine. Excellent. We've fixed all the problems. I have absolutely no idea why that was the case, but that's okay. We can rebuild the wood cabin, and now everything is working absolutely as it should be, which is great. Beautiful. Fantastic. You love to see it. Right, let's see if we can try and nab ourselves a quarry. I think we need 25. Yeah, we need 25 wood in order to make that happen. So we need a little bit of extra wood. But of course, I'm scared to toggle back on the woodcutter vibes. How are we doing for the granary? Granary's not doing too badly. That's fine. Nab ourselves a quarry over here. Let's get the lumber cabin built. Get the lumber cabin built. Then that's going to allow us to have... It should show up as an independent thing. Yeah, lumber cabin, 4 people. We got 4 people assigned here, which is great. I might want to get a second lumber cabin if we're not going to sort of toggle, like, people just doing lumber cabin things. There we go. Yeah, okay. Well, they're planting trees now. That's good. Let's cancel the cutting of that. That is fine. How are we progressing to 50 people? We're not far off, I'll tell you. We're not far off. We're not far off at all. Given that little sort of delay, I think we can be pretty happy. Where do we want to expand to first? What's our island that's going to be first to expand to? Oh, maybe it was this issue. Maybe it was a pathing issue over here? That was probably it. That was probably it, to be fair. They all just wanted to path over there, and then they couldn't. Ah, maybe that's it. Okay. Anyway, let's get the lumber cabin on the go. Maybe I can toggle... Maybe I can toggle woodcutters back on. There we go. That's a little bit better. Cool. Okay, food, we're back up to 85. We're storing it in the granary. Very, very nice. That's looking good. The fields are fantastic. They're filled with a whole bunch of people. We're maximized on workers pretty much everywhere, I believe. We got an apothecary. That's lovely. Health is looking not too bad. Super strong. Everybody is super strong, apparently, which is great. We'll grab ourselves a quarry over here. That area is inaccessible. It's not going to be inaccessible as soon as we get a little bit of extra wood over there. Beautiful. We've got to hit 50 soon. We got to hit 50 soon. We got plenty of space for these people. I think at the end of this season, we are going to hit 50. Very, very important to do. Very, very important to do. Food is very nice. Very nice. Lumber cabin, that's fine. Do I maybe want to get another lumber cabin? Potentially. Hey, look at that. Upgrade the city level. Small settlement. Fantastic. So that brings with it a whole bunch of other opportunities. We can now build ourselves a stone road. It's going to cost us some coinage to get it done. But that's maybe not too much of a problem. I think we want to get a wooden bridge right across here. We need 8 wood. Let's go there. Let's go and do it. And we're going to build ourselves... small road right into a lumberjack hut over here, I think. Where is it? Yeah, production, lumberjack hut. We need 15 wood. We can get there. Excellent. We got an annual report, 11 newcomers, food production, very nice. Resident eat, net increased. Look, it's all looking up. It's all looking up. And the lumber hut is actually properly working, which is great. Very, very nice indeed. Right, let's get these bridges built. And then let's get across there. Now, there is an issue with the quarry. The quarry is having an issue with the fact that it takes too long to move resources into a warehouse, so we're going to build a warehouse just next door. We can also build ourselves a coal mine, which is exactly something that I'm likely to do. We can also build an iron mine, which I haven't yet done, but I probably will. Let's just set this entire area to be destroyed. And then we're going to grab ourselves a lumber cabin. Basically, I guess anywhere, actually. Oh, my lordy. Look at how much soil, veritable soil and trees are up here. There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff up here. Very, very large amount of good stuff. Yeah, it's currently inaccessible, but that's fine. Okay. Dirt road up there. Dirt road over here. Let's get a clay mine. Yep. Let's also build a warehouse right next door. It's good practice, I think. There we go. And we will grab a lumber cabin as soon as we possibly can in both locations. Do we have any... I mean, we've got loads and loads more trees to chop. I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about. There's so many flipping trees to chop over there. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. We're in month 9. Let's see what our food skyrockets to. We can store up to 250 of any specific food stuff. So we're probably going to want to do that. Let's get lumber cabin over here. Nice. Oh, there's a fire. That's okay. Get the firework. Oh, no, no, no. Hold on. Toggle off woodcutters. Everybody back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back here. Whew. Okay. That's fine. Toggle that back on. Hey, look at that. People are delivering directly to the warehouse, which is pretty fantastic. I like it a lot. And we'll get a lumber cabin right over here as well. And we will just destroy this entire area. Brilliant. Love to see it. Clay mine. I have already built a clay mine there, even though it doesn't look like it. That is fine. Now, can I build a better type of house? I can build a farmhouse. It's going to cost me $5 to build, but I think that that's exactly what I do want to do. Happiness. Yeah, there's a happiness penalty to placing down houses near here, so let's not do that. I'll place one there. I'll place one there. Place one there, one there. We'll get a road. Beautiful. Hey, look at that. We got some fireworks popping as well. That's brilliant. Love to see it. Okay, this is fantastic. Food is a little bit tight. Food is a little bit tight at the moment. A fishery? Yeah, I will get a fishery. I'll get a fishery. We'll get a fishery over here. We're also going to, like, pretty radically expand our... Have 3 plots. Okay, I can get more plots. If I can get lots more. We'll build them all. And we should be able to expand our farmland. The only problem is that we don't have the people to do it. We really need to get more more immigration right now. Very, very important for us. But I suppose if we fix the diet problems by building the fishery, then that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Have 1 forge? Okay, we can get some production facilities. I need to get a coal mine. Yeah, let's get a coal mine. Let's grab it, like, over here. A folk kiln. We need 15 stone and 20 clay. Produces normal porcelains for public daily needs. Okay, that's good to note. Farmhouse level 2. I mean, it's the same farmhouse, or similar looking farmhouse. What else? To get a stone well, we need more regular wells. I can get more regular wells. Definitely queue them up. Fishery is good to go, apart from the fact that we don't have the people to actually work in it. You have needs for porcelain. You have needs for vegetables. That's fine. Oh, my lordy. It's just, every time I look up here, there's more trees that have just disappeared. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's a good place to be in. I would really like to get some more quarries as well. Quarries are a bit of a limiting factor for us at the moment. We can only really do... We can only really work with what we've got here, but... Here we go. Chop that down. And we'll start moving into here. Cool. I don't think I really want stone roads, even though I can get them now. People can walk much faster. Maybe like a stone road here. Would that work? The problem is that I really just don't have the stone at the moment. As much as I really dearly wish that I did, I just don't. I probably shouldn't be wasting it on like a tiny little bit of stone over there. And its rock can be removed. Can I don't know how to queue a rock for removal. Can be removed. Yeah, it's not a woodcutting order. It's not a removal order. Not a closed building order. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It is what it is. We'll still get ourselves another quarry. As soon as we can. There we go. Looking good. What's the next settlement milestone? 150? That's fine. We can handle that. We got a coal mine over here. We still need so many more workers. We still need so many more workers. We really, really do. All of the jobs are enabled, but we don't have any fishers. We don't have any coal stokers. We've got gardeners. You know, we got people farming. That's fine. I'm happy with that. But it's clearly... It takes a lot, you know? It takes a lot of people to do it. Livestock ranch, nice. Hunter's cabin, we need to get a forge for that. I would like to get a livestock ranch. I would dearly love to get a livestock ranch. Wow, we're maxed out at wood over here. Well, let's do supply woods. There we go. See if we can try and move the wood out of there. And we'll try and store the wood over here. At least as much as we possibly can. Look at that. There we go. Perfect. We're moving resources around. Brilliant. Happy days. And now that should fix the supply issue over there. Okay, well, it's not going to last forever, but it's at least going to be... It's at least going to be sort of an issue that will allow us to sort of fix things for now. Let's... I don't really want to close plots. Oh, there we go. The fishery is officially working. That's good. That's really, really good. That's a real improvement, I feel. Okay, quarry. Boom. Get that over there. Excellent. I'm not going to do any additional wood chopping for now. Irrigation is looking very, very good. The water level is looking nice. We can sort of build more stuff here if we want to. A ranch in this vicinity would be a not terrible idea. Yeah, I think we'll go for that there. What else? Anything in the economy? This is going to allow us to start generating a little bit of money. It's not majorly important, but it is relevant. A funeral home, a school. Yeah, I like that. A prison. That's fine. Are we... Oh, there's a little bit of a drought taking place right now, as indicated by this thing. By this little icon here. Not ideal. Gotta be honest, not ideal. Okay, I'm gonna shut one of these. I'm gonna close one of these. In fact, I'm gonna close two of these. We really do not need... We really do not need all the people currently working on that. Okay. Storage. Let's put these back both onto storage. And hopefully that won't mess up the... Oh, a rock crusher. Yeah, that's going to cost me. That's going to cost me to get rid of it. I don't think I want to do that yet. I don't think I really want to do that at all. Funeral home. Let's get a funeral home. Let's do it. Population's increased by 5. That's fine. I'll get a school next. What do we need for a school? Get a school right in the center there. That seems like a great place to do it. Okay. Is that all the civil buildings? With the exception of a prison, it is. Hunter's cabin, we need a forge for that. Ranch, we're still working on the ranch. Production facilities, we cannot build a forge. We need to get an iron mine down first. I mean, we can get an iron mine down right about now, but we don't have anybody that's not working. I would dearly love to drop my taxes a little bit more. I mean, I'm making a loss. I'm not actually generating any cash. I'm losing money. And yet, I still think it's the right thing to do because we still need to aggressively grow our population. Very, very important. Right, how's happiness looking? Happiness is a mixed bag, but Look, now we got a school. We have nobody to work in the school. That's fine. Look at that. Look at all the vegetables. Brilliant. We got a ranch. Nobody to actually work in the ranch. But again, that's fine. Granary's looking good. Definitely should get us through winter. No issues there at all. How are we doing here? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. We need about 9 other people. 9 other people would help us get across the line. So that'd be pretty good. Coal needs met near water. Oh, they're not near water. If we stick down a well, then if we stick down 2 wells, then I suspect that we will get a whole heck of a lot happier, which is going to mean that we get additional people coming to join the crew, which is exactly what we want. Let's celebrate for a little bit. We'll celebrate because there's some fireworks, New Year, happy days. Everything is looking great, and the whole cycle can begin again. Brilliant. Affected by the happiness of the city, the population increased by 8. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. Coal needs met. Yeah, we really need to up our coal game. I need lots more coal. Coal is burnt during winter, but we do not have much of it at the moment. So it'd be really, really good if we could fix that. I also didn't grab a warehouse over here, did I? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that over yonder. We're actually utilizing the ranch, which is great. If we have a little look at the job assignment here, we need mortician, we need some iron miners, but apart from that, we're actually in a pretty decent space. The school is looking good. That's great. We can get a forge now. That's cool. We can get a folk kiln. Let's get a folk kiln. Let's build it over here. I could get a forge as well, I suppose. Guest house lodge in the economy section. Ooh. A coal rut stores a large amount of resources. Oh, it's like a warehouse thing, I guess. Folk kiln forge. Let's get another forge. Build it over there. Sure. What's your issue? Look at that. Look at that. People are actually... Look at that. Happiness is actually increasing. Can you believe it? I cannot. I am delighted, though. I'm very, very happy. As soon as we start to see this number increase, then it means that we've reached a pretty good population state. At least, you know, relatively speaking, of course. What's the next population milestone? 150? I reckon we can do that. I reckon we can do that quite easily. Farmhouses. Yeah, we're going to get a whole heck of a lot more farmhouses down. Let's go out here. Hey, population increased by 9. Love to see it. Let's get a shack right in there so that it's not impacted by the negative happiness around. And then we're going to go farmhouse, 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 farmhouse. And more farmhouses if I possibly can. But that will be fine for now. Is there a fire? That is actually extinguishable, right? It's an old building, so I guess... Yeah, it's not a building that it's in use, but that's good. What's the range? The fire tower actually delivered water to the lumber cabin even though it wasn't in use. Cool. Right, we got a folk kiln. It's not actually used at the moment because we don't have the... Oh? We did have the workers there for a second. I should point out, by the way, that every winter the people come in from the lumber cabins. They don't actually work in the lumber cabins over winter. And that helps provide resources or helps provide jobs in the city, which is quite nice. Quite a nice thing. I presume it happens with other industries, not just the lumber cabins, but very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. At least I think it happens with the lumber cabins. I know there are some industries that that just don't work in winter, but that's fine. Hey, look at this. We got a lovely little city coming together here. We really, really do. We've got plenty of food. 273 food. What is that? Mostly vegetables. A little bit of fish. Not much meats. Not much meat, but it's not bad. We do desperately need income, so we could increase our taxes, or alternatively, we could try and get some tourists in. Now, I think there are some... What is it that I'm looking for? I think, yeah, this is a tourism... I think this is a tourism entry point. as I understand it. So we could probably try and configure our operation to get some more tourists that way. Any additional happiness that I can gather from people. Farmhouse 1, nobody lives here. Nobody lives here. What's the issue here? Coal needs met. Is that really it? I mean, I will get another coal mine if that's what's required. If that's what needs to be done, then that's what needs to be done. Okay. Let's also build a... I want to build an archer tower and a drill square. We'll build a drill square. Like up here. Sure. I think it's just important to demonstrate how the military sort of aspects work. Also love to get the academy. The academy is a pretty important building in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. Drill square is going to require 18 resources. How much does this require? You know, actually remove that. Remove that. Let me get the other stuff more quickly. The other stuff. The clay. I need more clay. I need more clay, basically. There is clay over here. Let's, Oh, you're kidding me. Bridges can only be built over shallow water, so we're going to have to tailor it to work like so. Cool. We are a little bit low on the old cash. We can always increase taxation, but I'm not particularly interested in doing that. We're also going to need to get, what is it, a rock crusher. Build a rock crusher over there. And then that's going to allow us to get into here to get access to the brand new clay mine that we are after. There's a fire. It's probably going to be extinguishable. That's definitely within range of the fire towers, so that's good. What's your issue with happiness? Takeout needs met. I really don't know what takeout needs met actually means, but I'm sure it's fine. Right, let's see if we can try and grab the academy. We've got most of the interesting buildings here. Hunter's cabin? Yeah, I would love to get the Hunter's cabin, but not for now. Not for now. Let's focus up. Academy, let's get the academy. Pride of place right in the center of the village. Beautiful. Very, very nice indeed. Still have nobody living in any of these brand new big farmhouses. That's a compelling offer that nobody's taking up. Come on, come live in my lovely, lovely village of Potatoville. There's absolutely no reason not to. Okay, we got a drill square, can be used to recruit soldiers and organize military training. So, we don't have the ability to build any infantry or archer squadrons at the moment, but we can recruit militia, at least when we have people that are willing to actually work, because we don't have anybody at the moment. Not that is not willing to work, we just don't have anybody to work. There's just not enough people here. Also, are we approaching capacity with vegetable numbers? Not too far off. Forge, we can make the tools required for making war. The folk kiln as well. We can make resources for consumption. But we're a little bit of ways away from that because, again, we still just don't have the population. I feel like I'm maybe, like, building too fast. I'm building too fast and too furious, as Vin Diesel might say. That being said, I'm not overly concerned because, I mean, like, you know, building ahead in advance is not necessarily a problem. Look at that. Population increased by 9. That did jump up to 9. That number did jump up to 9, but it has pretty much been consumed instantaneously. We have a lot of jobs that aren't going filled. What do we got? Kiln worker, blacksmith, recruitment officer. That's at least another sort of 9. That is at least another 9. But yeah, sort of training these people up, definitely something that we can do. The academy has not yet been built. Very, very soon indeed. There we go. The academy is free. New research can be carried out. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can actually build here. Increases basic happiness in the shack. Stone road reduces resources required to build it. Sure, let's start the process of doing that. I mean, we need 5 workers, and frankly, we do not have them right now. We do not. We do not. We do not have any of the workers that we require. Again, yeah, we just got far too aggressive a building policy. Anyway, there's a whole research sort of tech tree here. Farmland increases fertile land crop yield. Quarry provides more jobs. That's very, very cool because we need more stone. Provides more jobs in the lumberjack cabin as well. Small guest house increases the number of ox carts. That's the only thing that I didn't really demonstrate here. Yeah, so we have got offers takeout services, increases happiness and efficiency of nearby industries. I guess we can try and build this over here, the lodge. The tea house also offers takeout services. No idea what that is. The guest house we can do over there, right next to the training square, so that people know exactly what they're getting into when they visit my city. It's very important. Very, very important. It is the rainy season at the moment. There is a chance that some of these plots will flood. Hasn't happened yet, which is very, very good. Reasonably happy with how that's looking. Still no workers wanting to work at the academy. What can I say? It's a travesty. It's an absolute travesty. But at least we've got takeout services over here. There's also a crime rate that has started to pop up. That's fine. We'll just need to get a prison to make sure that we're able to patrol the streets. But it's not actually a super challenging thing to build. It's just big. It's just big. That's the thing. Anyway, yeah, so economy-wise, a bazaar greatly increases happiness, but often with increased crime rates. Build that down over here. Happiness is increasing. Fit as a fiddle. Average life, 31 years old. We have no basic tourism, but we do have a little bit of health, which is quite nice. But yeah, I mean, we've pretty much been ahead of the curve the entire time. Like, we've just not been able to keep up or get our population growth up to the point where we are able to sort of fill every single job. That being said, I don't think that that's necessarily bad for us. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think that's pretty good. Prison is built, but again, we don't have the workers to occupy it. Our resources are great. Look at this. Our resources have been great pretty much for the entirety of the game. Food is fine. Maybe, if anything, we could probably scale back a little bit of our food production. Probably not the end of the world. Let's, Sure. Let's close all those vegetable fields. If I close all the vegetable fields, then that's immediately going to lead to everything sort of working out a little bit more. Hey, look at that. We got ourselves a little soldier over here. That's pretty cool. We got a bazaar. Does that work? No, I don't think so. Not working yet, but the guest house has got 2 people working at the moment. Beautiful. Nobody working in the prison either. Wow. We have such a massive shortage. Like, such a huge shortage of people that are able to work. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, look at our troops. Look at our troops. Oh, my lordy. What the heck is going on here? I'm not touching anything. Oh, I guess they got him. We are about to run out of money, which is slightly problematic, but it's also not the end of the world, because we're going to wrap things up right about now before things can go to absolute pot. This is a lovely little game, Thriving City Song. It's really, really nice. I feel like I barely explored the sort of research tree. We are halfway through that sort of research item. There's just so much potential for building glorious landscapes here, building glorious cities. I'm really excited to see where this game goes. Very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. It's entering early access very, very shortly, folks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. And support on Patreon if you haven't already. But for now, and from me, I know, of course, it's been Open Potato. I'll see you next time. Bye.